to Medford Pottery, another kiln opening. Had a sneak peek, looks okay. So here we go. I'll bring the camera over so you can have a bird's eye view. So there you go. There's the top. Some interesting stuff in here. Some of it mine, some of it not. Right, we'll start with the star of the show because I can reach it. Come out. Because he's so tall, he's missed a couple of firings, but the giraffe is in. I'll get him in shot. There you go, look at that. So this is a giraffe, a money box. And how good's that? Super, that is. So that can go over there. In our giraffe theme, we have this fella. Little cheeky looking number. So he was a little bit misshapen off the bisque firing, so we've glazed him to a tray to make him nice and stable. A little giraffe pot, very nice. So our giraffes out the way. What we've got? Experiments. I'll not do that yet because I might unset the shelves. We got kiwi, underglaze, painted, little tea light, and what we got here? We got a couple of little bowls. So that's my old floating blue, which I've resurrected. That's micro pearl, very nice. Got a couple of lids. We'll put them to one side. We'll pair them up as we go. Had a bit of a juggling act to get all the bits and pieces in. Let's do that. Get these shelves out of here. And the important ones is our sea and sand mugs. None of them come out, so they're white inside, green outside, and these have a big logo on them. Look at them fellas. But they come out very nice then. I'm pleased. Sort of like third time looking for them. Now I want to grab two of at once. So there's a few of these which I'm going to put to one side. We'll inspect them all individually later. So that's them. There's more than that coming with it. So we'll belt through them ones. Some more kiwi underglazes. A couple of them. Again, very nice. Oh, there's a third one. There's another one. Blue and yellow, that one. Again, the kiwis are head and shoulders above the rest as far as I'm concerned at the minute. Got a couple of little mugs. We got an ocean and a grey. I'll keep peering around, see if I'm in shot. Yeah, little ocean come out very nice on that one. Little mugs. One of mine. That one had a MKM roller impressed in it. So I tried to do it as light as I could, so I didn't hide the impression, but it's a nice little mug. Just a little mug. What we got else in here? Again, a floating blue, which I've resurrected, and a grey, and a little pot. Put them over there. Little pot from my demo at Usher the other week. A young man give it a squish, so that's going to him at some point. Nice little vase. Put his pens or whatever in. Got a few textured mugs from me. So we've got Pearl and Ocean, and that one's just micro pearl on its own. And again, that's a micro pearl and Ocean, which we added a bit more blue to that one to give it a bit more vibrant edge. But yeah, that one worked out canny. Got a bit of a run on it, which is what I was hoping for. Right. And give me a second, I will get rid of all these shelves and props out the way. Get rid of that half shelf down there. More grey and white mugs. I'll quickly get these out the way, so they're just the same as what we've had. I'm glad they all worked though, glad they worked. Right, this one's then for there. Next one's some more props to get rid of. Used a lot of props and shelves in this file, I know that. Lots and lots of them. It was a bit of a puzzle to get them all in. Right, test pieces. So, I'll keep that way for now. So, you may have seen it in the background. So this is this is what clears this. This is ES5 white stoneware, and I added some yellow iron oxide to it, which I've never used yellow iron oxide. And to tell you the truth, it's a little bit lighter than the red iron oxide, but gives it a nice grain effect. Very nice that. Come out lovely that. Like that one. I like it a lot. Next one, not mine, but someone made a little house. Again, Kiwi underglazers. I'll give you a quick walk around the house. So I've got the flowers, the details come out great in the Kiwi. Nice little house. And then we're back to shelves. More shelves to remove. That one out the way. And we will get that one out the way. And some props. Out the way. Right, so I've got more green cups, so I'll run through them in a minute. We have a little wine goblet experiment. So that is micro pearl on there with variated dove grey on the top, and that has come out very nice. And it has a white line of glaze on the inside. I like that one, that's come out splendid, that. That's a good one. What we got? Oh, we can match up some lids now. So, we had a little lid, and we got a matching coffee pot. So, the question is, does it still fit? Why aye? Look at that, man. A little coffee pot. We'll do a test pour in another video. That is in variated dove grey, which is a recipe I originally got from Glazy. Next is Tiger's Eye lid. This is a bigger coffee pot. So this is reclaimed ES5. So we have micro pearl on the top, and this one has Tiger's Eye from Mako on the bottom with a lid. Oh, the lid fits just nice. So there you go. Little coffee pot. Again, we'll do a test pouring video. So I've never done this type of spout really before. Mine usually just like a straw, but finish has come out nice on that. I think it will be a decent cup of coffee out of that. What else we got? We got a little mug, just a little grey mug. Got one little thing hiding over here. What's this? Little ducky. Right, we're back. So, more green cups. And some more shelving to get out of the way. Tell you what, if you're getting your own kiln, get as much kiln furniture as you can. Opens up a lot of options because it's always a struggle to get the different shaped items into a kiln. So, right, we've got a tiny little shelf here. Get that out of the way. And I've got some flat items and a couple of very small props. So we've got a couple of garlic graters and spoon rests. So these are mine. So this is Shipwreck paint on. Love the Shipwreck one, right? It's come out very nice. So spoon rest / garlic grater. And this one is, I'll go and find out the name. Rose quartz. So that is a rose quartz. They're Mako paint-ons. Like that one actually. That's the first time I've really got it right. It's a bit finicky to paint on sometimes. But they're good. They're quite nice. Happy with them. This one's amazing. It's not mine. Look at that fella. How's about that? So I believe it's a transfer of some description and then coloured in. Amazing. Very nice. That's a good, very arty piece. Well executed. Oh, right, let's have a look. Oh, there's a prop stuck to the shelf. You got to watch that when you're moving stuff about. If there's a prop stuck to the underneath, so I've had it before where they stick and they drop off and they smash your pots. It's a bit of a pain. Bit of a pain. Right, well we'll get the props out the way, saying that I'm doing them. Get them over there. Right. Next, any of mine? Oh, I've got some more garlic graters. I'll quickly whiz through them. So we got a grey, and we have ocean. A couple of ocean ones. We have green speckle. We have micro pearl. Oh, I like that one. That'll go nice. It's a good one for your kitchen. Make sure I'm in shot. Looks like the Millennium Falcon. And then we've got some different shaped ones, which are more of just a garlic grater, so they haven't got the spoon rest bit on. So that was like a little plate, like a side plate. So textured it, made the middle rough. So that's just a pure garlic grater. We got a couple of little micro pearl bowls of other people. We got a few other items. Oh, we've got a lid. There's another lid. Got a little lotus flower pinch pot. A little two-handle pot. We've got a tile of the Spire Bridge, which is just along the road. Like that. That's kind of good. Should be pleased with that one. We've got a couple of little charms. So again, these are, I'll show one of these, little animal shapes. Where's the camera? There we go. And Mishima. So they've been impressed with the shape, and then that has been filled in with our underglazes, our kiwi underglazes. White back, so it stops in the grooves, and then clear coated. So we've got a couple of them. There's a hedgehog, there's a snail, a squirrel. There's a few more of them to come out in a minute, which you'll quickly see. A big one coming out. This is a slab made dish. So that one came out very nice. And this is bird bath / bird feeder. But I think that's come out very nice. Very vivid colours on there. Which is what the kiwi, I keep banging on about them, but yeah, the kiwis are pretty stable on that. Oh, we're stuck. We are stuck. That's it, we're out. Lots of lids. Lots of lids. One. Oh, they're from the jars. Hope they fit. So more lids. More animal shapes. Lots of animal shapes. So I've got other ones, butterflies, cats. See a snail, a moon, hedgehog, and squirrels. So again, they've all come out very nice. Nice and bright. What else we got? Another lid. Got so many lids. A couple of fidget stones. So they're just little stones that you can stick in your pocket. And I'll get these three out of the way. Again, these are just offcuts of clear. Make little charms out of them. Just random shapes. We've got another platter. So this is a long slab made platter with fern leaves impressed into it in variated dove grey. Good finish on that one, and it stayed flat. Bit of a weird one, this one. Just a little pinch pot for your tea bags. Yes, say no more. Say no more. We have a wonderful vegetable related plate. Again, kiwi underglazes. And if you can paint, you can do amazing things with them. It's a good one. Very nice. We've got a load of plant markers. I'll just show you one and then get one. So that one's tarragon plant marker. And there's a few of them in here. I'll get them out of here. So you can see a lot of plant markers. Lots of plant markers. Sort them out later. We're doing for time. Ooh, it's going to be a long video. It's going to be a long video. We don't mind long videos, do we? We don't mind. Right, last shelf. So we're down to the bottom bits. Let's have a look. What we got? Lids, eh? Right, we'll match some lids up. So we had that grey, dove grey lid, which is the lid for a dove grey garlic keeper. And let's see if it still fits. And it fits. Best thing in pottery, that is, when your lid fits. Gotta get your lid to fit. We'll have a. I've caught a Pokemon. Bulbasaurus. It's very garlic related today. So Bulbasaurus, garlic bulb holder. Your garlic goes on there, so it looks like Bulbasaur. That's quite nice. Nice colour that one. Went really well. What other lids have we got? I've got that lid. Oh, the jar didn't make it in. I have to put it to one side. The bottom bit of that one didn't make it. What we got, man? That one. So this is another good one. This one. So this is the lid. Very, very light lid. It's got a little village sort of church thing on the top of the tree. And it goes with this one. So it's got like a countryside sign, and there's the church from said lid. So it matches. It's good, that. Great stuff. Great stuff. We've got some more green lids now. These are 3 jars. These are just green jars, but jars with handles on, which we were requested. Now I've got to make sure I get the right one. I'll have to swap them about later. We've got 3 of them, so there's one. So, you know, a few millimetres different. 2. So they're very handy. Jars with lids. And handles. Of course, it's got to have a lid. Wouldn't be a jar if it didn't have a lid. Sort them out in a minute. They'll all get a little individual video of all my work anyway. Test piece. So I had a grain glaze and I mucked up the recipe basically, and it wasn't very green, so I've done a test tile. But it's brightened it up quite a bit. So that's looking better now. It's a proper speckly green. Saves us chucking out a whole bucket of glaze anyway. Other interesting ones. Oh yes, we've got another transfer item. So this is just a big cup. So this one's really good, this one. It's quite a bit darker than I was expecting. Here, transfer and then underglaze coloured. Good stuff. What else we got? Oh yes, we've got one of them again. Kiwi underglazers, some lavender, a bowl. I'm running out of space on the table. Is any of mine in here? No, there's one of mine. That come out nice. That's an ocean mug. And I didn't realise it, but it's got wavy surface, so that sort of matches. Again, these will all be getting individual videos. Probably on social media. Any more of mine? Any more of mine? No, got a few mugs. Anything of interest? Anything of interest? I think. Oh, there's a one there. Got a hedgehog to finish. Hedgehog. That one looks nice. We'll have a look at that one. Oh, that's a test piece of mine, I think, that one. So that's the new sea sand and white. It ran a little bit, but you get quite a different depth of green if you put white and green combo, which I'm going to make a note of. So that's a good combination for the future, I think. And these are all hand painted with stroke and coat. I'll give you a look at some of these. So these are stroke and coats. There's a green, a blue, and I like the blue. But yeah, that's it. That is pretty much it for all the exciting stuff. So, thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a bit of a long video. Kiln Openings usually are. Individual videos of my stuff will be coming on social media over the next couple of days. Everything's available for sale. If you see something you like, get in touch. They're very cheap. And remember, clears the way. See you in another video very soon. Like, share, subscribe. Bye for now.